And I never thought calling myself a head will actually turn myself into one. But you know, it's 2017, anything can happen, right?
Bata Bata is the name of the dance we do down Johannesburg way.
What is up, guys? It's Shakij here. Alright, so on October 27th, I stayed up till 3 a.m. to pre-order the iPhone 10. I'm still waiting. This is agonizing. This is absolutely agonizing. It's 3:05. I don't know if you can see. 3:05. And I'm still waiting for the Apple Store to open. Oh, we're live, we're live! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Add to bag, add to bag, add to bag, add to bag, add to bag. Process, come on, come on. Yes! So a week goes by, I go to the Apple Store and I pick up my iPhone 10. And I come back and I have both of them right in front of me here, the black one and the white one right here, or space gray and silver if you want to be authentic. I will show you what they look like. If I can get it out. Alright, so here we are, the black one and the white one, or space gray and silver if we want to be official again. So I got both of these because I didn't know which color to get, and I went on Instagram and Snapchat to ask you guys which ones you guys liked, and most of you went for the black, so I might go for the black, but I'm not quite sure. I could just go for the least. I could just go against the public and just get the white one too. I don't know yet. I really don't know, so we'll see. If you personally know me, you know that I've been having the iPhone 6 as my daily driver for the past 4 years now. And coming from the 6, there is a lot of changes on the 10, let me tell you. First off is the headphone jack. A lot of you had the problem with the iPhone 7. I didn't have the iPhone 7, so obviously I didn't know the problem until now. It hasn't really affected me because I have Bluetooth headphones, so I just, pair it with the phone and just listen to it and charge it when I need to. But when those Bluetooth headphones die, you wish you had a wired connection so you can just listen to your music and just go on with your life. So I guess that's a problem right there. Second thing is, there's no home button, so how the hell do you go home from apps and stuff like that? Well, what you do is actually you swipe up, and that's how you exit apps. When you want to go into your phone, you use Face ID to scan your face first, and then after it recognizes, you just swipe up and it just does the whole thing for you. There's 3D touch on this, obviously, but coming from the iPhone 6, it's a whole new game changer. Some of you may be asking about the notch on the top of the screen right here. It's not really much of an issue when you're using the phone in portrait mode. You really just don't notice it when you're using it. But when you use it, when you're watching a video on landscape mode, especially when you're using full screen and when you're watching videos that have a very light color, that notch becomes very prominent and it kind of can get annoying. The other thing that the iPhone X has that 6 doesn't is wireless charging on the back now. So now you can just place it on a charging mat and it just charges, which is great, obviously, because I don't have to just plug it in and then hope it stays in there. And it's just a hassle, bunch of cables. You don't need it in life. And another thing that you may not know about this phone is that it has fast charging. And what the hell does fast charging mean? Well, fast charging means that the phone can go from 0 to 50% in under 30 minutes. But that doesn't work using the regular 5-watt adapter like they give you in Apple. You have to use a special cable with a special accessory to go with that. And if you buy it from Apple, that can literally cost you $75 in total. But there are cheaper alternatives, so that's what I'm using right now, and it's pretty good actually. I like it. The front screen is going to be an OLED screen, meaning that the colors are going to be more richer and the darker is going to be more darker. So a lot of you are probably asking, how is Face ID and how does it work? Well, first off, it's pretty cool. Some of you may think it's pretty creepy, but I think it's pretty cool. You just look at your phone and it scans your face and it unlocks the phone and you just swipe up and get inside. It's that easy, smooth, and it has been perfect so far. It has its hiccups where I'd be laying down and in my face and I create a double chin and it can't really recognize me, or it just says I'm too fat and it's like, nope, I'm not now unlocking your phone. And I'm like, okay. Now another thing that Apple integrated into the iPhone 10 is Animoji, which uses the Face ID system to scan your face and then tracks your face and creates animated emojis like I did in the beginning of the video. I think it's pretty cool. It's probably one of the best afterthoughts that Apple has ever thought on their phone so far. And all my friends who have sent this so far think it's really cool or think it's really creepy and hate it whatsoever. Now, the main part of this video is the $1,000 price tag on this phone. Is it worth it? If you're a hardcore Apple fan and you want a new design from the iPhone 6 and you have the money, then yeah, it's totally worth it. Go for it. It's a great phone. It's like any other iPhone, easy to use and fun to have. But if you just need a new phone that works well, and you just want some of the features but not all the features, and you don't really care about the design, well then just go for the iPhone 8. The iPhone 8 Plus is a good phone in itself, and it has a good battery life, and the screen is big as well, so honestly you can't go wrong with it. And it has wireless charging and some of the other features like this phone has. Now you're probably wondering, Shane, why the hell would you buy a phone that costs $1,000? I just wanted a new design from the iPhone 6. I didn't want to get a new phone but then feel like I already had this phone for over 4 years already. I wanted something new. With $1,000, that's a huge investment. I'm totally agreeing with you. It's expensive. It's not cheap. I don't think it's cheap. It's super expensive for a smartphone. But at the same time, there is some reasons as to why it's expensive. First off, the screen. The screen is a new OLED screen that's made from Samsung. Yeah, Samsung. It's the company that makes the other phone that's competing against this phone. So yeah, what the heck are they doing? Well, they're the only people that can create the OLED screen of the iPhone 10. And so what Samsung is doing is they're increasing the price of that screen compared to the other screens. Also, the front facial recognition system on the iPhone 10 is fairly new, so any new technology that comes out first is gonna be expensive until it reaches the mass market. And lastly, when you add the profit margin that Apple always has on their phones, you kind of see why it costs $1,000. I agree, it's expensive, but I'm just trying to explain to you why it's $1,000. So, $1,000 phone, is it worth it? Yeah, totally. If you really want a new design, and if you like Apple a lot, and you have the money. Totally worth it. But if you don't have the money, or you don't really care about the design, and you just want a good working phone, then go for the iPhone 8. Like I said, it's a really good phone already itself. And if you already have an iPhone that works perfectly fine, you're fine with that too. And I'm sure next year Apple will come out with a iPhone something. I don't know where they're gonna go from the 10. 10.1? 11? What? And probably Apple's gonna integrate all the new features that iPhone 10 came out with to the next iPhone. So by then it'll probably be much cheaper and also easier for you guys to get. By then it's probably makes more sense to get it then. So yeah, that's today's video. Obviously it's very different from my usual videos where I usually have vlogs, but I kind of wanted to do this because, you know, the iPhone 10 is a really hot topic and I just had one by chance. So yeah, tell me how you feel about this video. Comment down below, like, subscribe if you like what I'm doing, and yeah, I'll catch you on the next video. I don't know if it'll be a vlog or a tech review video, but we'll see. You know, it really depends on the move. Alright, I'll see you later then. Bye!
And everybody starts to move as soon as part of